This is the first time that we're actually doing a live stream in 2019. Oh my god.
Yeah, you need to move a little bit that way so I'm in the shot.
Alright, but I'm not in... Oh, okay. Are we cool? Yeah, I think we're cool.
We're in the shot. We are now live on YouTube as well. YouTube and Twitter. Let's just have a look at the chat. Yep.
Alright, cool.
Hello. We've got the chat open.
Yeah.
And we are public on
Perfect.
all
Okay.
things. So, hey everyone. Hello. We're looking at two different cameras.
We've got bunches of cameras around us.
Yeah, so don't... if I'm looking this way, then don't think that I'm ignoring you and I don't want to make eye contact with you or with you or with you, because we've got multiple things going on here and they're not quite next to each other.
Almost, but not quite. We're still figuring all of this out. So if you have, if you make videos as well, or if you'd like do it for a living, if you got some tips on how to do this, let us know.
Then you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a few people on YouTube as well, and yep. So, hello Twitter, hello YouTube. Hey, Mad Angry Panda, who's first on YouTube. Hey, Zach White. Hey, Rob Neodadio. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm really sorry.
That's a cool name.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
However you pronounce it, you can tell us how you pronounce it. Much love from the States, Rob. Much love from the UK. Daisha's watching on YouTube. Hello to... I can't see the people on Twitter because the phone's so far away. Live streamception. Indeed, it is live streamception. YouTube and Twitter. What a mad world that we live in. Anyway.
I have a funny thing. If you're watching the live stream on both platforms at the same time, so if you're watching it on YouTube and on Twitter, take a photo of it, of your screens next to each other. That would be so funny to see for us.
How would people even do that? Like a split screen?
Yeah, or you could be on a laptop and on a phone.
True.
On the TV, on a phone. Anyway, let's dive into what we have to talk about. First of all, do you like my hat? It's sort of AUT-O-matic inspired.
Okay, I like it. So welcome to 2019, everybody. I've been saying welcome to 2018. I've said it like 5 times. So people keep correcting me as saying it's 2019. So at some point, I'm going to get it right. There's a mosquito. He's joined us in the room. Go away. We don't want you. Stupid. We're going to talk to you a little bit today about a few different things. So, first of all, if you've been paying attention to our Twitter and Facebook, then you will see that we just announced Afshin Shahidi's gallery show in London next month. So, Afshin is going to be doing this gallery show at the Herrick Gallery in London for like a week and a half.
Yeah.
And the first 2 days, the main gallery show is open to the public, but the first 2 days in the evening after the main gallery thing closes for the day, we're going to have 2 evenings of Q&A with Afshin, hosted by ourselves.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have all the purple people from London and surrounding areas in the UK who can get there. It's going to be a mad purple party, but it's super limited seating. So realistically, because it's in an art gallery, we can fit like 40 to 50 people, like max, in this gallery space where we're going to be doing the Q&A. So we've released 40 tickets for the 2 nights. It's 27th and 28th of February, 6 to 9 p.m. in London. And if you go to our Facebook page and Twitter and you read the full press release and the announcement, then you will see a link at the bottom, and the link takes you to the ticket site, and the tickets aren't on sale yet. They go on sale next Friday at 9 p.m. So there's only 40 of them for each night, so you're going to have to be quick. And there is a door fee of £10. And the reason that we do that is because we wanted to... we didn't want people to RSVP and then be like, oh, I can't actually make it and blah, blah, blah. Because there's no real... Because you haven't... if it's like just free, then you haven't really like committed to it, right? And the £10... fee goes straight to PRN Alumni. So if you don't know, PRN Alumni, it's a charity foundation set up by former employees of Prince and Paisley Park. And what they do is they're a charity and they support alumni members who are in need, and they support programs that help underprivileged youth get into like tech and music and arts and creative stuff, and continuing basically all the philanthropy work that Prince did when he was alive. So the £10 door fee for the gallery show, it's all going to go straight to PRN Alumni after the event is done. And yeah, if you want to come, you sign up on Friday when the ticket's available, get yourself a ticket, pay the fee, come down at the end of February, and we will moderate the talk, and you'll be able to ask questions to Afshin Shahidi himself about his long career working with Prince. Now, a lot of people if you've read or if you have a copy of Afshin's book, and you've seen his photos, then you mostly know of his photos from kind of early 2000s, onwards, up until about 2009, 2010, I think.
Like that.
But Afshin actually worked with Prince before he was Prince's photographer, so he was working for Prince and for Paisley Park since the 90s, actually. So he has stories that actually, a big part of a decade's worth of stories almost, that actually aren't in his book, because the stories in his book just relate to the photos. Our lights are going mad.
Please bear with us, love.
Yeah, our lights are flickering. Sorry. Maybe that's Prince giving us some energy.
So what we were talking about is the Afshin photos from like decades of like working with Prince, obviously.
Yeah. So like we said, if you've not read the full press release, go to facebook.com/The Violet Reality or thevioletreality.com, and make sure that if you do want to attend either day, then on Friday 9 p.m. get on the ticket site and snap one up, because it's one per person and they're not going to last. They're going to go. They're going to go very quickly. Like that. And it doesn't matter how much you beg us and you say, hey, Casey Rain, Kim Camila, you guys are amazing, please get me in. If it's a capacity, then we legally cannot, because you can't fit more people into a place that only fits a certain amount of people.
That would be a fire hazard, and we don't want to do that. We want you all to be safe. And we will make sure that before the tickets go on sale, we will put out a little tweet into the world, maybe 10 or 5 or 15 minutes before that, so that you all know, you're aware of it. We will post on Facebook and everywhere. So, yeah. But keep that date in your agendas, and then also the dates on which the event is.
Exactly. So that's the first thing.
Yeah.
The thing about Afshin's gallery show in London, end of February. You got no excuse now. You've all heard about it. You all know about it. So we're just going to give you a little preview of what's coming next. So next up, we're going to talk to you a little bit about some of the recent Prince news. And after that, when everybody's tuned in, when we got all of your attention, we're going to announce the winner of our piano and a microphone 1983 swag pack contest.
Yes, finally.
Finally.
So sorry that we took so long to do that, but we have been all over the flipping place, and you're gonna see some stuff about that, and we've just been really busy. But you know what? Besides being so busy, like out of being busy always comes something good. So
exactly. So the contest ended a month ago.
Yeah.
It was running for about a month before that, and we had over 560 entries. So for anyone that's new to our channel or new to us, we ran a competition to win a Prince poster of Piano and a Microphone 1983, the release that came out towards the end of last year. Big poster.
Yeah.
As well as a copy of Rolling Stone's Germany issue, which had a cover mount 7-inch vinyl of 17 Days, the Piano and a Microphone 83 version. And what was the B-side? 1999? I think 1999 was the B-side. Just the regular version of 1999 on the B-side. So that was a magazine that was only available in Germany. So we put the two things together, the poster and the magazine, and it's a worldwide competition. We had entries from all over the world. Yeah. And there can only be one winner.
So stay tuned. So right now we are going to dive into all the other news. But first of all, we're going to read a few comments. So we are a bit too far away from our device that we're live streaming on Twitter on to read the comments. So if you want to comment, either way, send us a tweet, because we have another phone near us, so you can tweet at The Violet Reality and we'll see it. Or you can also go on the YouTube live stream, and I will sometimes dive into the screen like that to have a look at all the comments on Twitter. Yeah,
and for you folks watching on Twitter, let us know if you can hear us properly, because the phone is very far away and we're trying to, make sure that everybody can hear us. So somebody in the chat, comment right now and be like, yes, we can hear you, because you talk loudly or something. I don't know. Whatever. Just let us know.
Thanks. Okay. So then some of the chat comments. So everybody is just tuning in, and everybody is saying that, like, there's some people that are saying love you guys and thank you so much for all you do. You know what? Thank you so much for being a part of the fan base and all you've done and keep doing for supporting Prince, because we're all in it together.
Exactly. So the first question is actually what we were about to talk about anyway. Yes. Nobody on Twitter has told us that they can hear us. I know YouTube can hear us.
Yeah.
But Twitter, can you hear us? Can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
I'm guessing you wouldn't have kept watching if you couldn't. So
I guess, yeah, because it's just
let's just assume that it's all fine. First question: what's your opinion on the rave re-release and the vinyl releases of Musicology, Planet Earth, and 3121? So let's talk about the Musicology, Planet Earth, and 3121 vinyl releases.
Yeah.
First of all, I think it's awesome. Particularly, I like that they've reprinted some of the merchandise for these albums. So, like the Musicology release, you got the Musicology tour T-shirt and all that stuff. The Planet Earth one, I think, is with the guitar shirt. Twitter can hear you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
T something. I can't say your Twitter name. It's very far away and the text is very tiny.
For all of you, for all of you people on YouTube, if we ever dive into like something in front of us, it's when we're looking at where we're live streaming from on Twitter. So it's really
Thank you,
fun.
Twitter people. Thank you.
But back to it. New releases.
The new releases. I like the purple vinyls. I like the merchandise that's come along with it. I like that they've done bundle packs. I think I read that the Planet Earth vinyl is going to have the full lenticular cover, which is cool because that was only on the US CD release originally, which I have. I have all the versions. And oh, hello from Turkey, and so I'm getting distracted by everyone. Yeah, so the Planet Earth vinyl is supposed to have the full like lenticular cover, which only the US CD release had the first time around. Here in the UK, we all got the album for free, multiple copies of the album. Because of it was given away with the newspaper and with the 21 Nights. So if you attended a bunch of 21 Nights shows like I did, you probably have like 7 or 8 copies of Planet Earth. So in the card sleeve digipack. But then I did buy the US version because I wanted the cool hologram cover as well. So yeah, all that stuff. So we think those releases are really, really cool.
Yeah. And then the rave one, that's one that we want to talk about as well. So I am actually super, super excited for that. Now, you must know that Casey absolutely adores the rave album. I mean, right, look at that.
That's right. I do love rave. So this is, I'm gonna say that this is still a rumor. The evidence does appear to be mounting. But as of right now, we've not had an official press release or an official confirmation from the Prince estate that this is happening. We've just had rumours and rumours and rumours and rumours.
Yeah.
But what's happening with these rumours is what's being said is that we're getting a re-release of Rave Into the Joy Fantastic as a triple disc set, where the second disc is Rave Into the Joy Fantastic, which is the remix album that came out on MPG Records that Prince put out about a year or so after the original Rave release. So you had the remix album, which had different versions of the songs on the Rave record. So actually, I think some of those versions are better on Into than what was on Unto. But your mileage might vary. Different people like different things. You had extra songs on there, like Beautiful Strange was only on the Into release and not on the Unto release. And then the third disc is apparently a re-release of Rave Unto the Year 2000, which is the live concert that Prince filmed that was broadcast on New Year's Eve 1999. So as we went into the millennium, I'm sure you've all seen Rave Into the Year 2000.
Oh, in that flippin' gorgeous suit. Oh my god.
Guest appearances from Lenny Kravitz and The Time and so many other cool people.
Extra points if you watch that maybe this New Year's Eve. You never know. Even though we weren't going into the year 2000, it's always nice to have Prince playing.
Fun fact, I actually talked to some people before that were at the Paisley Park Rave Into the Year 2000 show, and it was actually filmed really early in December, like December 5th or something, like nowhere near New Year's.
Happy New Year!
Everyone's like, year 2000, Happy New Year, and it's still like 3 weeks away.
Yeah, still some of the old.
But that's how long it takes to do things sometimes. So yeah, that's what's happening with Rave. If that is true, then very, very exciting news.
Yeah.
We will, of course, report to you when we hear any official confirmation. What I would love is, actually, I collect Rave era memorabilia, so including this poster flag, and I have like a Rave T-shirt and a Rave like notebook, and I just got the Rave press pack as well recently. And so what I would like to see is like Rave merchandise.
Yeah.
So loads of Rave Under the Joy Fantastic merchandise, that would be cool.
Like t-shirts and stuff, and maybe like jackets and whatever. Just stuff like that would be really cool to have. But, you know, we'll see if that's going to come out. And until then, this is a rumor, so we don't know yet. But when we do have an update, we will obviously let you know. So, on to the next question from YouTube. Which album do you prefer?
No, we got this one. We got this one. Are you guys going to interview Afshin?
Maybe.
Isn't that what the entire Q&A is? Just like a big interview, just like with the crowd who also get to answer.
Yeah.
questions?
But I think what our lovely YouTube family wants to know is probably if we're gonna like film it if we interview him. We'll try that. We're not sure if we can do that yet, but we'll try.
Yeah. We'll see. Watch this space.
Yes.
Exactly. We know that our Uncovering Prince interview series is like our most popular series on YouTube. And we definitely want to continue doing that into 2019.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody in particular that you want to see us interview, then let us know in the comments. We've got a few people on our list. We've got some people lined up. Some people that are making plans to come to England already later on in the year that haven't been announced yet, and you know, all sorts of things. So just watch this space, basically.
Okay, so
I missed that one. Somebody asked us something about Nothing Compares to You.
No,
it faded away.
I think they said that they loved the Nothing Compares to You version on Rave into the year 2000. I think that's what they said. You're welcome. I read it.
Me too.
All right. Let me see.
So the next question is what do you prefer, Hit and Run Phase 1 or Phase 2?
Oh, this is one that I'm gonna answer because oh my god, I sparked some controversy there.
Kim has lots of opinions on this.
Maybe with Prince when Prince was still alive and he put Hit and Run Phase 1 out, and you Twitter crew will remember this honestly. So a bunch of us actually didn't like Hit and Run Phase 1 all that much when it first came out because it was so different from like what we're used to, because Prince was sort of like going in a different style. But on the other hand, we know Prince. He's always trying different genres, different things, and then like when something new is popular, he will like give that a go. And it has really, really grown on me, but I must say that I still like Hit and Run Phase 2 better just because it has that more like authentic sound and like the funk is in it and there's some slower songs and yeah.
And I'm gonna say the opposite. I'm gonna say I prefer Phase 1 because Phase 1 felt like a new album for the last time with Prince, you know, when he was alive, and Phase 2, most of the songs, you know, we'd already heard. Phase 2 kind of felt to me like throwing a bunch of songs that had been recorded in the previous, you know, however many years, like 3 or 4 years, and just like, oh, I'm going to put another album out and all these songs. And Phase 1 felt cohesive. It felt like this is an album, and it's because obviously it had the co-productions from Josh Welton, which I thought was really cool and really fresh, you know, tracks like Shut This Down and stuff like that, like just love it. I thought it was absolutely amazing.
Good.
Thousand Hugs and Kisses.
Oh my god, yes!
And,
I forgot about that. Love that.
So they're both great albums.
Oh, and never forget about The X's Face.
Yes, The X's Face, another great song. Although that one actually came out before.
It did, yeah.
It was sent out in an email.
Yeah.
Around the same time as Judith's album came out, as
yeah.
far as I remember. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah,
lots of good stuff.
If I had to pick a preference, probably Phase 1. Kim would say Phase 2, but we both love them both. So yeah. One thing that was cool, we got Hit and Run Phase 2 before probably anyone else in the UK, because if you remember, Phase 2 on like the actual CD was first sold at the first Piano and a Microphone Gala show at Paisley Park.
Yeah.
We sadly were not at that show, but Ben who runs Prince.org, he was at the Paisley Park Piano and a Microphone show.
Yeah.
And he got some extra copies of it, and then he actually flew over to London like the day after or like a few days after that show for work, and we met up with him while he was in London. He was like, "Here, have one," and like we were like, "Yes."
We were just like, "Oh," so he took it back all the way from Paisley. We're like, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" So we've still got that around, obviously, because that's something that you hold on to forever. And all of the stuff that happened after was like, you know, really sad, obviously, because he passed away. But I'm so happy that we still had like that moment, even though we never got to see any of the Piano and a Microphone shows ourselves.
Yeah, because the UK shows were cancelled, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Anyway, next question. Let's have a look.
We've got some suggestions for interviews already.
Hey, Jay is watching. Jay says, "Hi guys, love the show."
Hey
Jay.
Hello.
Thanks for watching. Hi Rita. Hi Movie Guy 23. Tracy LDN says, "Would love you to interview Jill Jones and Sheila E." Well, we would also love to interview Jill Jones and Sheila E. Jill, actually, here's a story here. We were supposed to interview Jill, like, when was it? When we did our first, when we were in LA, when we interviewed Anna Fantastic, we were supposed to interview Jill, and she was not well, so we ended up not being able to do the interview with her, and yeah, unfortunately, because we could have done a Skype thing since then, but we prefer to do our interviews in person. So yeah, it is what it is. We'll try and catch up with Jill again. The offer is still there, I think, next time. And Sheila, we did see Sheila at Paisley Park last year. We didn't get the chance to sit down and interview her, unfortunately, but hopefully we can. We would love to talk to Sheila as well.
Definitely, yeah.
So yeah,
so
we'll keep them in mind that that's what the people want to see. Julie's watching. Hey, Julie.
Hello.
Hi. So yeah, that's all the questions that we had. There's a lot of people on our interview list, to be honest. So yeah, keep those suggestions coming.
And we'll try and make them happen.
Yep.
All right, so shall we get to the part of this live stream that you have all been waiting for ages, basically?
Yep. We're going to announce the winner of our Piano and a Microphone 1983 contest. So hopefully a bunch of you who are watching this did enter the contest. Like we said, let's show you the stuff
what
before.
You were.
Yeah.
Like what
so
you were
we
in the
ran the
race to win
contest.
for.
So you win this Rolling Stone Germany with the 7-inch cover mount vinyl. So exclusive 7-inch vinyl.
Yeah.
And poster.
All right, so we'll hold that up like that. Can we see that? I think Twitter can see it. Can YouTube see it? There you go. That's it.
Yep. So that's that was the prizes on offer. We've got the purple iPad right here. We're gonna announce the winner right now. So let's do this. Okay.
Drum roll. Can anybody give us a
please.
drum roll in
like
the
we
chat?
said, we had over 564. We had exactly 564 entries in the contest. So there's a prize. There's a prize that's going to be, there's one winner. Only one person can win this prize. Are we ready?
Are we ready? Is everybody ready? In the chats, is everybody ready for this? Yeah.
All right.
I think we're ready. Thanks for the drum roll in the Twitter chat.
Draw winners. Winners to draw.
One. Here we go.
Draw. We're drawing the winner. It's happening. It's happening, people.
It's happening.
The winner is Rachel White from St. Cloud, Florida, USA.
Woo!
So, congratulations,
awesome, Rachel.
So, Rachel won by going onto our Facebook page. She entered that way. Rachel, I don't know if you can see that.
No. Watch out, because it shows the email address.
Yeah. Rachel is the winner. So, the 132nd entry.
Wow.
Of 564. Rachel White from St. Cloud, Florida. Isn't St. Cloud in Minnesota? I swear there's a place in Minnesota called St. Well, I guess there's one in Florida as well. St. Cloud, Florida. Rachel White is the winner. She entered on the 6th of November. That must have been like right when we started the competition.
So congratulations, Rachel. Awesome. We'll send this your way as soon as we can, and then we'll drop you a DM anyway, and then we'll just get you details and everything, and then we'll send this on to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Florida ends up with a German Rolling Stone and a poster. So congratulations, Rachel.
Awesome
there we
stuff.
have it.
All right.
There we have it. I know lots of you have been waiting for a while for the winners of that contest to be announced, or the winner. It's done. It's done. So we'll make a post on our Facebook as well.
So other than that, keep an eye out on our channel for obviously this week and every upcoming week, because we have so many great plans. And for all of the fans in the UK, we'd absolutely love to see you in London for the event.
Exactly. So we're gonna be heading off soon, because we've got a few things that we want to work on. Some more videos for you guys. Let's just have a look at the last few comments that we've got here. Lots of people applauding for the winner, congratulating Rachel. So that's awesome. Wolverine Scratch says, "What's the next Prince album coming from the estate?" Well, your guess is as good as mine, Wolverine Scratch. I'm sorry, I don't know. Obviously, the rumours, the rave re-release, and these, the re-releases of Musicology and 3121 Planet Earth, but I think you're probably talking about unreleased music. So to quickly touch on that, all we basically know at this point is that Tidal are going to be putting something out this year, or Tidal are going to have the exclusive for a couple of weeks on a new Prince set of unreleased music. What that will be, we have no clue at this point.
I just
some of the rumors from last year we did have some pretty credible rumors that 1999 Deluxe had been compiled and completed and was ready to go if they chose to do it. So, but I don't think that would be a Tidal thing. I feel like that would just be Warner's, doing.
Yeah, pretty much. Someone on Twitter just asked us about, because we were talking about the event in London, what about fans in Holland? Now that sort of spoke to me, because I am Dutch, as you all know. I'm not actually from the UK, I just live here, but I think one of the last events you had, like big events, was the My Name is Prince exhibition.
Afshin was there, wasn't he?
He was there, yeah.
Afshin did a thing in Holland already, so it's London's turn.
Yes.
But there will be more things happening in Holland.
If there's anything happening in Holland, just like keep an eye on whatever I'm doing, because I'll always be updating you on that as well, because I'm quite close with like Prince people in Holland, and like everybody there is great, and yeah, so keep an eye out for that as well.
With regards to unreleased music, like I said, we had credible rumors of 1999 Deluxe. People in the chat saying they would like Around the World in a Day or Batman remasters. We want all those remasters, all those unreleased songs.
Yeah.
I personally think the Tidal thing will be later day stuff. I don't think it's going to be 80s Prince stuff. I think it's more likely to be closely linked to the Sony deals, post 95 stuff. One interesting thing that I did find out last year was that the estate were registering a bunch of unreleased songs, which could mean likely means that these songs were being considered for release. And I was able to find out, dig through a few things and find some stuff out. And there's a song from Musicology era called Prince and the Band. He used to play it live a bunch on Musicology tour, and I think a little bit later than that as well. In fact, at 21 Nights in London, at one of the after shows that I was at, DJ Rashida was in the DJ booth with Prince, and they played that studio version of Prince and the Band, so I've actually heard it. But I know that's one of the songs that the estate has registered recently. Whether that means that it'll come out on the Tidal project or something else, it's hard to say, but I think there's a strong possibility. Especially considering it seems like these Musicology 3121 Planet Earth re-releases don't have any bonus tracks.
As long as Will.i.am doesn't feature on unreleased, so what do you mean, like when he featured on
the MJ stuff?
Yes. We don't know. We have mixed opinions about that, but
Will.i.am was on stage with Prince at one of the 21 Nights 21 Nights after shows? Yeah, 21 Nights after shows, and he was at Club 3121 in Vegas, but I don't think they ever recorded anything together. I don't think that happened. I just remember when Prince threw shade at him in an interview. He was like, "Oh, I respect his talent, but he is the guy who made my humps." That was really funny.
I'm quite, with regard to them though, I'm kind of glad that they as a band are going back to the stuff that they used to do, where it's a lot more like harder and like, and not really not super poppy stuff anymore. That was not what we were talking about though, but that's a little sidetrack. Thank you for that, person on Twitter.
Anyway, Tracy says would love to see 99 Deluxe release. Me too.
Yes,
I would love
absolutely.
It. Also, Tracy says, are you guys going to Celebration 2019? We don't know yet. Maybe, hopefully, if the stars align, we will go to Celebration 2019. But we hope to. That's I guess all we can really say right now, because we don't know for certain.
Right.
Interview Maite, please. We would love to interview Maite. We have spoken to Maite about interviewing Maite. Let's just say that. But timing is the important thing. We did hang out with Maite in Minneapolis last April. We did spend some time with her.
She is absolutely just one of the sweetest people you ever meet. She has such a calming, like, sweet aura around her. She's really, really lovely, honestly, and I'm not just saying that because obviously, like, we know her, but she's super, super sweet.
Yeah, we do love Maite. She is phenomenal. We really appreciate all the work she does with her animal shelter as well.
Definitely.
That's something that we're also very passionate about. So yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed. Maybe we can make it happen.
Ooh, someone says, more Martika.
Have you interviewed Martika or Sheena Easton? We have not. We would love to do both. Sheena is pretty difficult to track down.
Yeah.
Actually, I did some research on trying to interview Sheena, and she doesn't really talk that much. She doesn't seem to do a lot of interviews. I think the last thing I heard that Sheena was doing was she was in like a musical in London.
Yeah.
Maybe we can just like knock on the backstage door and be like, Sheena Easton, talk to us about Prince. And she'd probably set the security on us and throw us out.
Because that would turn us into like, you know, media paparazzi type people, which we really don't want to become. But yeah, that's quite an awesome suggestion.
Yeah, we would love to interview Sheena Easton, actually. That would be great. Martika, I have no idea what Martika is doing these days.
She's still on Twitter, and she's still doing music, I think. She's still doing a few other things as well, but she's very active on Twitter. So if you don't follow Martika, you should follow her, because she's really interesting on Twitter. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Those are some really good suggestions, actually.
Thank you.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the year brings, and yeah, we'll see who we can interview. That's
all right.
So, Hispanic Catholic. Do you want to interview Prince's friend? Which one of his friends? No, I'm joking. We love Prince's friend and his channel. And hey, Eloy, if you're watching.
We
were with him in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
We were with Eloy and Stone. Is that the guy? Stone, who he works with. They were both in Minneapolis, and we bumped into them outside the show, the Prince on the Big Screen show. Yeah, that's where we saw him. I don't think it would be an interview if we sat down on camera with Prince's friend. I think it would just be a discussion.
Like a round table type of thing.
What do you think about that? Or what do you think about that? But you never know. See what happens. Batman's 30th would be awesome for a deluxe set with Dance with the Devil put back. I 100% agree.
Yes,
100% agree with that. That's a great suggestion. The whole Batman soundtrack thing is a bit weird because you have licensing deals with like the movie studio and all this stuff. Yeah. That's why like Bat Dance was not on the hits, the B-sides, or like other compilations and stuff like that.
True.
So I guess if they wanted to re-release Batman, they'd have to work with the movie studio people. We actually have a Birmingham Prince party happening in July. All the details will be sort of shared closer to the time, but we're having the Birmingham Prince party 2-day event in July, which we will be DJing at. Yeah. And the whole theme this year is Batman album.
So you can totally go there dressed as like Gemini or whatever you fancy, or you want to be Vicky Vale, it's all up to you. So yeah, that's going to be really awesome. So we're looking forward to that. And let's see, does anyone that was a combination. That was a combination of anyone and everybody. Does anyone have any last questions for us before we go? Let's see.
Nope. Just lots of hearts. Just lots of hearts. That's
we love you too.
So yeah, we're gonna wind down now. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube if you're not already. Make sure you like us on Facebook. All the info about the Afshin Shahidi show is there. Yeah. Someone saying they're going to come to Birmingham. Come to the Birmingham Prince party.
Awesome.
We'll see you there. It's going to be a blast. And come to the Afshin Shahidi gallery show Q&As next month. Yeah. Look at thevioletreality.com, facebook.com/thevioletreality for all the info. Tickets go on sale next Friday, 9 p.m. The links are on violetreality.com. Somebody just said, where can I find them? That's where you can find them. Facebook.com/thevioletreality or thevioletreality.com.
All right.
And we'll see some of you there.
Yeah. All right. It was really nice to hang out with you for a bit. We'll make sure that we do some more live streams more often. And we're back now. It's 2019, completely new year, so let's make it a good one.
Yep. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.
Bye. And bye, Twitter, because we haven't turned you off yet.